It's helped me be a lot more comfortable with thinking on my feet.
I did remember the point I wanted to make earlier.
Okay.
You mentioned improv before. Now, one of my creative hobbies that I like to partake in is I play Dungeons and Dragons 2 to 3 times a week. And improv is pretty heavy in that. But I find that having that improvisational mindset helps a lot in other parts of life. How would you say that like having improv has helped you just in your life in general?
Improv, I would say, is one of the, if not the most powerful life enhancing things that anybody could do for life, for business, for anything. I cannot recommend it more highly. The way that it has helped me is it's multi-layered. Improv helps deal with ambiguity and lean into uncertainty. I used to be a much more uptight person and feel the need for closure a lot more. And improv has really helped with that. It's helped me be a lot more comfortable with thinking on my feet. And also, there's so many principles of improv that apply in life and in business. Improv, when you're doing performance improv, it's much about having your partner's back. And as I think I referenced before, there's so much about accepting offers. Somebody else says something or does something on stage with you, and your job as their teammate is to accept the reality of what they just did or said, and not block it. And that whole mindset is very, very powerful for relationships, for teams. In shorthand in improv, it's often referred to as yes and.
Yes, and. Yeah.
Exactly. Which is a little bit deceptive because it doesn't mean that you are literally saying yes. You might actually be saying no. Your character in the scene might actually be saying no, but your character is accepting the reality of what just happened in the scene and building on that reality. So I like to, when I'm teaching improv or using it in a workshop or something, I usually teach that principle as accept and build rather than yes and, because yes and can be a little bit confusing. Those are just a few of the ways that improv has made a big impact in my life.
It sounds like it's been very helpful for you, especially when you mentioned like how it's not just personal life, but business and all that. That sounds fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, another way that it's been powerful is especially as somebody who uses improv to facilitate workshops. I do a lot of I'll do an activity and then I'll debrief what we've just done. And so there's a lot of we'll do something and then, okay, how is that relevant to your work life or whatever? And that is such a creativity booster because on first glance, it seems like, well, we were just mirroring each other. That has nothing to work. Or we were just running around like chickens with our heads cut off, or, I'm just making that up off the top of my head. That has nothing to do with work. But then the neurons firing and people start coming up with all these ideas. And it's a creativity generator And yeah, it's like it's sort of a forced justification game, as it were, a continual forced justification game to get creativity flowing, which I really love.